All right. Is Klay with us, Fritzy?
He is all set.
All right. He's the Golden State guard joining us on the program. Where are you right now, Klay?
Hey, Dan, what's up? I'm
Hey,
just
bud.
in my hotel room waiting for shoot around.
Okay. Do you share a room or they give you your own room?
No, I'm solo.
Okay. Give me an idea of what's going to happen the rest of today before Game 5 tonight.
Well, get on the bus here in about 25 minutes. Go through shoot around, go through what San Antonio does, come back, eat some, little breakfast / lunch, maybe probably take a nap, relax, just get on another bus around 5:30, go to the arena, put up some shots, and get ready for the game.
How many shots will you take in warm-ups?
I'll probably make 50 shots, around there.
You shoot to make 50.
Yep.
Now, would you get there 2 hours? Larry Bird used to get there like 3 hours before game time and just shoot. Earliest you've ever gotten to a game?
Phew. Man, I'll get there. I heard Ray Allen does the same thing. I get there about 2.5 hours early. Shoot an hour and a half before tip-off.
Is there anything better than going out and shooting by yourself, whether it was late at night when you're growing up, and just having that where you just shoot and you're by yourself?
Oh, no, it's the best. I mean, you get a peace of mind just being out there by yourself. You get to see the ball go in the hoop as much as possible, and you get a great rhythm, and it's honestly the best thing.
And your parents can't get upset if you're just shooting hoops late at night.
No, they can't. They really can't. I have two brothers, too. We all go, in the backyard or to the high school gym and just put up shots.
When did you realize you were the best player in your family?
Man, that's a good question. Probably when I, beat my dad. I think I was 15 years old. He couldn't back me down as easily as he used to. And, his jump hooks and, mid-range game wasn't working as well as it did. So
yeah, but your dad was, how tall is he?
He's about 6'9".
6'9", okay. So, former NBA player, so you're not going to let him take advantage of you, and you stuck a couple of jumpers in his face. Now, how was the conversation? Trash talking?
Yeah, a little bit. But you would trash talk with a smile on his face and laugh. But it was all seriousness, so I know he was being serious. He's a pretty tough competitor.
But once you beat him, is that it? You never play again?
Yeah, he's hung up the sneakers ever since. Never played again.
Hung up the sneakers. I'm talking to Klay Thompson, the Golden State Warriors guard, joining us on the program. Last time you and Steph Curry had a shooting contest, and who won?
Last time, I think it was a month ago, and I think we had two. I beat him on the first day, and then the next day he came back and he beat me. So I think it was, the first one to make 35 threes in 7 spots.
Oh, so do you have the ball racks out there and you just keep going? Or
no, we just have coaches passing and, interns rebounding. So.
But if you look at you guys, you normally don't have backcourts where you have two great shooters. How do you guys complement each other?
I think, I don't need the ball in my hands to be effective. I play better off the ball. And Steph's a great playmaker, with the ball in his hands. He's not just a great shooter. That dude's a really amazing passer as well. And, I'm able to space the floor for him so he can make plays. And, like I said, I don't need the ball in my hands to be an effective player in this league. And I'm just good at spacing the floor and catching and making a play from, catching, shooting, or, getting in the lane. And I think we've grown with each other this year. We've gotten better every month. It's still early in our careers playing together. It's our first year, and it's been successful so far. So hopefully, we got a good future with, together.
How weird is it that you're playing against guys that you grew up either idolizing or watching on TV? What was that, welcome to the NBA moment where you're guarding somebody, facing somebody, something happened with a player that you grew up watching?
Yeah, it's I still can't believe it sometimes. Me and my brother were actually talking about this last night. Just being in the NBA is crazy. Especially, when I was growing up going to the Rose Garden, I was growing up going to Staples and watching, the Kobe Bryants and the Dwayne Wades. And my welcome NBA moment was probably when I played down in Staples for the first time in front of my friends and family, and just guarding Kobe was a crazy experience. The moves he has, the calls he's going to get, and I'd always see it from the stands. Like, man, this guy gets a lot of calls, but that's what I expect. And he deserves. He's a Hall of Famer, but guarding him is just a tough thing to do. So that was probably my welcome to the NBA moment.
Did he say anything?
I don't think he did. I think he did tell me congrats, and he did try to put me in the post a couple times, but I did pretty well on my first time.
I would imagine you're playing in front of everybody, and you're playing Kobe. Like, wouldn't you prefer if you were maybe facing like the Bobcats instead of Kobe Bryant in front of everybody?
Yeah, no question. It's just tough when all your friends and family, they got to be at that one game. And I think he had 40 on us as well. It was actually, it was 38. But, I wish, we might have been playing the Bobcats or, the Kings, but no, it wasn't the case. And all my friends happen to be Laker fans, too. They have yet to convert to Warrior fans, so, I have that going against me as well.
Well, they probably are now with the Lakers out, so they can sort of be part-time Golden State.
Oh, yeah,
Warrior
no question. They're on the bandwagon.
Yeah. The Spurs, I know that we like to say, well, they're a veteran team, but, if when they lose, then people start talking about their age. You got Parker who can still go, Ginobili, and certainly Duncan. The scouting report on San Antonio is what?
The scouting report on them is, push the ball in transition, pick up, Tony Parker full court. You got to tire him out the whole game. And to also try and prevent what he does best, and that's get in the lane and, get to the rim and make plays. He's a great mid-range shooter, but we'd rather have him beat us like that and make, take contested shots. And we have a great post defender in Andrew Bogut who can really match up well with Tim Duncan. Did a great job on the last game. We can leave him, but we don't have to double down on him because we trust Andrew down there. He can make it tough on him. And, with guys like Gary Neal and Danny Green, we got to, prevent what they do best and run them off the three-point line because they're, above 40% three-point shooters.
Is Ginobili how frustrating is he?
Oh, he's tough to play against because he's going left. He's going to come back to that left hand every single time. And he does such a good job of, that Euro step through the lane when he's going right and he just comes back left. And it's almost like you can't stop. That's why it's frustrating. He's fun to play against. His game is so unorthodox, but it's so effective. And it's crazy to think. I think he's 36 years old and he's still playing like he's 26. So he's really tough.
How does Coach Jackson decide who takes the last shot tonight?
Who has the hot hand. Last game it was Jared Jack. He willed us through that last 3 minutes and made some great plays for us. And it's me, Steph, Jared. Or
what do you got going on there?
What's that?
Are you playing video games?
Oh no, that was my alarm. That was my iPhone. Just making sure I don't miss the bus.
How much does that cost you?
What's that? If I was to miss the bus?
Yeah.
Probably a couple grand. I don't even want to think about it. Luckily, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. And I don't want to be on the phone with you to cause you to miss the bus because Mark Jackson will give me grief.
Oh, yeah.
Has he yelled at you?
I'm pretty punctual.
Has he yelled at you?
What's that?
Has he yelled at you?
Mark, yeah, he yells at me all the time. He gets on the young guys, but, that's just coach being coach, so I'm used to it.
I'll let you get to the bus. Do appreciate you joining us on game day. Say hello to your father, and thanks for joining us, Klay.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Klay Thompson, Golden State Warriors guard. Yeah, once you beat your dad, then Dad doesn't want to play anymore after that. So that's probably what happened with Klay and his dad. Because Dad, I thought, Dad was a little bit bigger than that. I didn't know 6'9". I thought he was more 6'10", 6'11".